Namaskar and welcome back to our YouTube channel, VLSI for All, a hub for technical education and an epicenter for affordable VLSI coaching in India. Today, we are indeed proud and honored to have with us Mr. Gangasagar Tripathi, who secured an impressive All India rank of 93 in the EC branch. Sir has completed his bachelor's in EC from the renowned Institute of Applied Physics and Technology. Sir, with your kind permission, can we start the interview?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir. Sir, with an impressive All India rank recently, could you share us what motivated you to appear for the GATE exam in the first place, and what inspired you to continue striving excellence in your attempts?
Okay. See, if you're talking about GATE for an electronics student, so I think this is a motivation in itself because see, those who are from tier 3 college, they don't have any interest in CS, in programming. That's why they have chosen electronics. And GATE itself provides you the opportunities for PSUs and to enter in the IITs, right? And we all had a dream after class 12 that we will go in the IITs. Somehow we could not make it. And I think one thing which we all desired to get into the IITs, and even we all are studying here to get a job at least, indeed, right? And GATE provides you an opportunity to even enter in the PSUs, in the top level PSUs. So I think this was the motivation, and that's why I approached the GATE.
Yes, sir.
And things like that.
So we
Yes.
understand that you qualified for in the first two attempts in 2021 and 2022, but you were able to secure a significantly higher rank on your third attempt, that is in 2023, this year. Could you please walk us through your preparation strategy for each attempt, and how did you make any changes or adjustments in the way you approached your third attempt?
Yeah, sure. See, after when I was in my third year, it was the, I think, very first time when IITs allowed third year students to appear in the GATE examination. And it was my, I think, third year, and lockdown started, and I was at my village in my home, and then started preparation from random YouTube videos, because I had one opinion that let us clear at least the cutoff in the GATE in third year. And I just prepared 3-4 subjects, basic subjects like mathematics, digital, and all easy subjects basically. And somehow I cleared the cutoff in 2021, and that gives you the lots of motivation if you clear the first time. And I thought that I'll be able to get at least 45 or 50 marks in my fourth year, and will be able to get at least good college. But what happens, that in your last year, it really becomes difficult to manage with the projects, assignments, and the last year of your examinations. What happened in my case that 7th semester exam got very much delayed. It was supposed to be completed by end of December, but it was scheduled in January. One problem. Another problem was that in my course curriculum, there is one educational tour in my course curriculum. So we went for college tour in the month of December in the starting. It was for 15 to 20 days. So that took too much time. And after, if you have end semester examination, you're also an engineering student, you can understand that how difficult it becomes actually. So manage the things. So I wasted my almost 3 months in between and the end. And if you remember last year, what happened that few coaching classes have started protesting that it's a lockdown going on, and they started demanding for postponing the GATE examination. So we all were confident that yes, the GATE exam is going to be very postponed till by 1 month at least. So rather than practicing on questions, I started studying the new subjects, which is really not recommendable. So I just skipped all those which I have studied. I started focusing on the newer subjects. And even GATE exam just got 1 week ago that GATE is not going to be postponed. It was kind of shocking, but we can't do anything. Still, I was thinking that I'll get somehow 45 marks, around 45 to 50 marks, but don't know what went wrong actually, and I just got cleared only again. And you will not believe, but I got the 3 marks in aptitude out of 15. So that was something, it is, you can't believe that how just you got 3 marks in aptitude. And that was actually pushing me to go for the next year, because I wanted to use my potential. And one thing happened, that it is said na that अच्छे से fail भी नहीं हो पाए. This was the situation. If you get 33 marks, then you can say that I failed really well. But if you see that now you don't have any skill, you can go get a job, and your classmates are getting into IITs, they are getting admission in triple ITs. That was something I was really feeling not well, and I thought that I'll go for preparation for GATE. And in third year, it was really struggleful, because I did not opt for any coaching classes. And even I was struggling with skills. I did not have any skill, and could not get even companies at that time. It was difficult to manage, but somehow because what I did in second attempt, that I kept on studying newer subjects. I think that helped me in my third year. And I did not go for any new subject study. I just kept on practicing only. I only practiced this year questions. I went for those test series, and then previous year questions multiple times, and only practice gave me this. Even I was not expecting this better rank. I was expecting around 200 rank, but this was significantly really better. I haven't expected actually. So this year only I practiced questions and mock tests. That's it.
Yes, sir. So moving on, what advice would you give for students who are just starting their preparation journey? And what are some of the key things that they should keep in mind to perform the well in the GATE examination?
This year when I started preparation, I attended one lecture actually by MEDC chairperson B. Singh sir. He said one nice line, that failing to plan is planning to fail. If you have failed to making a plan in your daily curriculum, you're making the plan to fail. So I think those who are making plan, really it matters. You cannot go blindly for preparation. If you are from third year, utilize this as an opportunity for your first attempt, because nothing is going to be changed. If you qualify, you are going to get huge confidence. And I think this will start with first, if you are capable enough to complete many subjects, it's okay. But if you're not able to make, you have time shortage, you have some other problems, you're in internship, something, but still you can make easy subjects, like 4 or 5 subjects at least complete, those which are supposed to be done. I talked with few of my batchmates who could not even got good marks. What they did, they missed even digital electronics. They did not study. They did not complete control system. You can't expect that others are not completing that. You have to complete at least. So you have to make that easy subjects. For third year students, I will recommend that at least qualify. This will give you significantly higher confidence for making much better in the next attempt. And those who are in fourth year, I'll recommend that if you are having, I think after examination, you get 2-3 months off, right, from college. So go for completing the subjects. That will be my recommendation actually, that complete subjects, all the subjects at least. See, what we think that complete 6-7 subjects, right, and can complete in a better way so that you can attempt all the questions. What I got even recommendation that complete 7-8 subjects and attempt all the questions. This is not that much easy. If you are attempting, let's say you have completed 7 subjects, you are attempting 10 questions each, which is not possible at all. You can hardly make 70 marks, right? Your preparation is about 70 marks. What I say is that complete all the 10 subjects and attempt only 6-7 marks. That's it. All the easy questions attempt. You will again make the 60-70 marks. So what I did that I focused on completing the subjects, and then I practiced all the subject, the whole subject. That is really thrilling. You will enjoy the electronics. You will enjoy the solving the questions once you are thorough with all the concepts. And please do not go for remembering the formula. I met too many students who completely learn the formula. That is never going to work in competition like GATE. Just go with at least some derivation approach, go with some standard books, and that is really going to help you. So it will be my suggestion that do not learn the formula. Even I don't remember any formula, but if you will ask me, I can derive you immediately. So that helps in the examination. That gives you too much confidence. That will be my suggestion actually.
Yes, sir. Moving on to the next question. Can you please share us how did you manage your time between the GATE preparation and your job, or your, like while you were at the undergraduation? And what are the strategies you use to make use of your time effectively? Because that is where people lack.
This was really something very special time for me when I joined the company. I was from the background where I believed that software is not for me. Even I had no interest in programming at all. And you will not believe, but I'm working as a backend software engineer in a startup. That is itself a difficult because it's not easy to sustain in the startups. And I started working with all the languages, I think, means from the front end to back end. And it was really difficult to manage time for me because I had no experience at all in programming. So even I had to manage those things as well. But thing was that this year, I was left with analog subject. I had basic idea. I was able to solve the OPAB and all questions, but I was not having the complete idea about the overall subject. And I found someone. I met with one of my friends, Mr. Saurabh Srivastav. Actually, he's a research intern at NTU Singapore. It's the world's QS World Ranking 13. He is actually working as a research intern there for the last 1.5 years. And he is really excellent in analog as well as in communication. I was not good at these two subjects. I found someone very experienced. So we both started preparing together, and he used to solve all those two subjects problems. I was really enjoying the way he was solving the questions practically with practical approach. And I was working in a company, and it was my company timing was 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's a work from home going on, and it was really a long tenure, and still it was difficult to me for manage. After even working hours, I was given the assignments, and I had to report in the next morning. So I had to attend even complete some lectures from YouTube, from LinkedIn, and to complete the tasks. So I had to manage both the things together. So whatever time from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I was solving the questions. And after completing the job at 8 o'clock in night, I was solving the questions again from 9 p.m. because 1 hour I was taking rest from 9 p.m. to 1 in the night actually with Saurabh. So at least I was making this consistent effort for these 6 to 7 hours. And in between, if I was getting time in between the job, I was trying to manage for the preparation. And I consistently followed this thing that whatever time I was getting from the company, I was giving to the GATE preparation. And result was really good. I was not expecting enough. Still, I'm in the job. Still, now things are easy a bit. But earlier time was difficult. It was really difficult to manage because GATE, and then after 1 o'clock in night, I was again going for attending the software lectures, learning the programming languages. But one thing I would say that the critical thinking which you get after doing the coding now, that helps you thinking critically. It was difficult, but somehow I managed.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So moving on to your internship, sir, we came to know that you have done an internship at the Airports Authority of India. Could you please share us the reason behind pursuing this internship and how it has helped in your career?
Yes, exactly. The reason was simple because I think it was made mandatory for BTech graduates to have one industrial internship. So this is, of course, very core sector of electronics engineer. And I really came to know that how electronics works actually in a corporate, in the industry. And that internship gave me really, whatever we study in the books, that's completely outlandish, that we can't understand anything. But when you see all the things in action practically, this really gives you too much experience. You feel thrilled that yes, now I'm having proud to be an electronics engineer. So I found few things like it was Airports Authority of India. I was in CNS department. CNS means communication, navigation, and surveillance. So we see that if you are walking on the roads, you are given the directions that this road will go to Lucknow, this road will go to Kanpur. But how do they people decide in the air that this route will go to Kolkata, this route will go to the Mumbai? So that is all about electronics. And if you will see now that on the platform where the airplanes land, they land at a specific point each time. How does they people decide that I have to land on this? And because we can see the airplane that is too small, how do they people see that real point that I have to land on this specific point? So I learned about instrument landing system. Those experiences were really helpful in understanding the practically how electronics works, how small things are making a big difference in our lives. And that really helped me in approaching the practically. Actually, that was industrial experience, and that's really one of the best experiences, taking internship there.
Yes, sir. So moving on here, I would like to ask you a question based on your gate rank, which is 193. Like, are you expecting a job or at PSUs, or are you expecting to do masters at IISc or IITs?
Currently, I'm expecting to do masters from IITs. It was always my dream after since class 12th actually, that I'll go for an IIT. So I'll now go for IITs, and even because if I'll be deciding there that I need a job or not currently, because I'm already in a job, and I realized one thing that you can, whatever you can learn during college in just 1 week, a couple of weeks, you take almost months to complete the same thing. So if you will go in the job now, you will miss the college time actually. So that's why I just want to go in IITs.
Yes, sir. With this question, sir, I need to ask you this one. Is MTech in India better with respect to masters in USA? Like, why? Can you please elaborate from your experiences?
It becomes, it's a really interesting question, and it's a part of awareness. I had no idea about that. I don't have any research paper. I had no idea that the research paper is also mandatory to go in abroad. And if you are going for abroad, let's say USA, Canada, you have to give GRE, right? And your English should be very much good. And I'm from Hindi medium background, so you can understand that no awareness is there. And thing is that if you will go for form filling, it will take 24,000, 15,000 for GRE, and again 8,000 for TOEFL or English proficiency. So first thing is financial things, because there is one fear that if you could not clear, then go for again that's 24,000 spent. First thing. Second thing is that research papers. Third thing is that awareness. There is really lack of guidance. Of course, that is not that much difficult, and of course, it's a much better to go abroad. And it's a really, if you can, it's a really helpful, because learning. See, if I talk about VLSI industry, when the fabrication labs are there in abroad only, there is nothing in India. Even you will not get a job also in India. And there is only testing and verification jobs available, right? So it's always good to go abroad. But only thing is that if you are trying to go for research, ISC is the best. So it doesn't matter actually if you're going for only study purpose. It's okay. IITs are the better places to learn. But if you are able to manage, it's all about awareness. It's all about guidance.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have guidance, I don't know when people went, even 2-3 people went abroad from my own college, but I had no idea. It's all about awareness, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, we are like almost at the end of the interview. Before I wrap up, I have just one question to conclude with. Are there any mistakes you did while pursuing your job, gate, or time management, anything in your educational life, which you do not want our audience to happen? Can you please elaborate on such an instance if there is anything?
Okay. I'll go for one thing, one suggestion also, that what we do actually, there are a few people, even like me, who hate with programming languages, right? And there is one early, it was supposed to that electronics is dealing with hardware part, and there are software engineers who are dealing with software part. It used to be considered that both are separate things, right? There's no match at all. But when embedded came, it destroyed all the walls of separation that electronics people will be only dealing with the hardware part. They will be making television and all. Now it's all about programming. It's all about programming. You just write down the instructions. Now your hardware is ready to work. So do not hate with programming languages. Try to learn this, because this electronics is now all about coding. Even if you are going for VLSI, you should be very fundamentally strong with programming languages, right? And all about all about software only. There is nothing hardware related work. Be employable. I will say this because when I completed my BTech, I had no skill. Now let's say if you could not clear the gate with good decent rank, what after that? At least you should be employable enough to get a job in the industry. So utilize your first 2 years with some skill learning, and then next 2 years for gate preparation. And because after, you should not be in suffocation that I did not learn anything. So learn programming languages. That is what I will suggest actually. You can manage
Yes,
both the things. If you know programming language, yes. That will
yes,
be
sir.
my suggestion.
Thank you for that one, sir. We have come to the end of the interview. We wish you all the very best in your future endeavors and hope to hear more about your achievements in the days to come. Thank you once again for being a part of this segment of Toppers Talk in the VLSI for All. This will be soon posted on YouTube, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.